Welcome to Movie Lover News. I'm your host Tyrone Rubin, bringing you the #1 movie news show on earth. Country superstar and now actor Tim McGraw has signed on to the Daniel Espinosa production Safe House, which is starring Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds. The film has Ryan Reynolds as a young CIA agent who becomes the house sitter of a governmental safe house. Denzel Washington will play a criminal in hiding there who must be transported to another location when the house comes under attack. There are no current details as to what role Tim McGraw will be playing. Ryan Reynolds, we know, plays a character called Weston in Safe House, and Denzel Washington plays a character called Tobin in this film Safe House. I read a publication called The Hollywood Reporter, which is one of the best film publications out there. And in a recent edition of The Hollywood Reporter, there was a section on Next Generation 210, Hollywood's Young Guns. And there I saw Daniel Espinosa, who's the director of this film, Safe House. He's 33 years old, and it said in the article that Espinosa's first experienced the arts in an acting program for troubled youth in his hometown of Stockholm. Today, he's the acclaimed director of The Fighter, not the new Mark Wahlberg The Fighter, which made a splash on the foreign festival circuit and paved the way for his second feature as writer-director of Easy Money. He's a graduate of Denmark's prestigious National Film School. Ryan Reynolds, who's starring in this film Safe House, was seen in a film this year called Buried, which was very interesting. He was stuck in a grave during the film, and I haven't actually seen it yet, but I'm definitely going to see it because I'm sure it shows a lot of his acting chops. Reynolds can be seen in the mammoth production Green Lantern. There's a trailer out for this film where Ryan Reynolds plays Hal Jordan Green Lantern. It's due out on the 17th of June next year. Ryan Reynolds is also in a film due out next year on the 5th of August called The Change-Up. It's a comedy in which a married guy switches bodies with his best friend in order to woo his co-worker. It stars the most beautiful Olivia Wilde, Leslie Mann, Jason Bateman and Alan Arkin. We can also see Ryan Reynolds soon, well not that soon, in a couple of years time, in 2012, in a film called R.I.P.D, but it looks massive. It's about a recently slain cop who joins a team of undead police officers working for the Rest in Peace department and tries to find the man who murdered him. It's based on the comics by Peter M. Lenkov, and Ryan Reynolds will star as Nick Cruz. Denzel Washington, we saw him in 2 films this year, The Book of Eli, where he played Eli and was a producer in that film, and in Tony Scott's film called Unstoppable. I'm really excited about Safe House and a little bit biased towards it because it's being shot here in Cape Town in South Africa, and we don't see much of Hollywood or films being shot in Cape Town, even though it's a beautiful location. So it's great to see Denzel Washington come in here, Ryan Reynolds come in here to shoot Safe House. Hopefully somehow I'm going to get onto set. And it was interesting a couple of years ago when Edward Zwick was in this country shooting Blood Diamond. I met him and asked him how it was working with Denzel Washington. And Edward Zwick said that he thought Denzel Washington was the best actor alive in his generation. So that was a really interesting thought from Edward Zwick, the famous director. So having Denzel Washington in this country with Ryan Reynolds making this film now, it's got Tim McGraw. I'm really, really excited. It looks very intriguing. It looks like it has a lot of the Man on Fire facets, which Denzel Washington starred in. So Safe House on my excitement meter sits at about an 8.2. It would sit at about an 8, but it's been pushed up to an 8.2 because it's been shot in Cape Town. So that's Safe House, and a new young fresh director attached to direct it, Daniel Espinosa. Thank you for watching Movie Lover News. I'm your host Tyrone Rubin. Thank you.